Hi, everybody. I have two special guests tonight. My granddaughter, Crystal, and she brought her pet, Delilah.
Hmm.
We've had, hey, Gems. We've had
Mhm.
Nix on and her pets, ferrets. This one is Delilah. How long have you had Delilah?
For like 7 years.
7 years. Oh, my
Yeah.
goodness.
She's very old but tired.
Old and tired. Can you guys hear Crystal okay? I gave her a mic, but I'm not sure if our mics are going to be competing or which one's going to be winning. I'm not sure. So you'll have to tell me if we have a mic problem tonight. Hello, Karina. Nice to see you. It's my granddaughter, Crystal, and her little ferret, Delilah.
She doesn't like being held like this.
Oh, she's so sweet.
Yeah.
It's a ferret, Tammykins. Not scary at all. You can hear her fine. Good. You can hear her just fine.
Ooga
I have two little things to open tonight. I have something to show you that I upgraded that will soon be for sale. And I just wanted to reiterate what's going on Saturday for members only. And let's see. And all that jazz. Have her speak a tad louder.
Alright.
I could move my boob mic over too. Maybe it'll be over. Maybe we need to share a mic. I don't know. Teresa, hello. How you doing? So, how do you like 7th grade?
It's okay.
You're in the middle of the middle school right now. You're smack dab in the middle of the middle school.
Yeah. I love all my teachers.
That's good. I'm glad you like all your teachers. And Delilah likes it when you're home because she misses you when you're away during the week.
Yep, a doodle.
We all went out to get a manicure on Friday, and she got black tips on her nails.
Very deep.
Cool. And she plays soccer.
Yeah.
They were undefeated until 3 games ago.
Yeah, and now we just got a tie. But I think we're playing blue team next after this.
We're playing a blue team next?
Blue team, yeah.
Okay.
Tuesday and Thursday.
I just want to remind everybody that next week we are off next week. No Teen Talk Tuesday next week. It's the debate, and I'm hoping that everybody remembers to watch the debate and vote for the one who gives you hope. The one who, well, there's no question about where I stand, but I just want everybody to have hope and happiness instead of argumentativeness and depression and everything bad going on, and keep it legal. No felons allowed. So anyway, even if I don't agree with all the positions the candidate takes, that's the side I'm taking. But anyway, so next Tuesday night, my husband and I are watching the debate, and we are on two sides of the fence. So if our marriage survives Tuesday night, I will be back on the following Tuesday. And hello, Anita. And our after school thing starts the following week. So Crystal is going to be at the Boys and Girls Club, not with me directly, but I'll picking her up and taking her for 3 days a week anyway, for after school messing around, helping the kids and hanging out with other people her age. Poor ferret. Poor ferret. Yes, poor ferret. Your nails are nice and short. Yeah. She's so docile. I think she got something on her eye. One
No,
eye's a little
she's
white.
blind in one eye.
Oh, she's blind in one eye.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's an accident when she was little.
oh. Didn't know that. I'm glad you guys could come out tonight. I am. I'm glad to see you. If you remember, I showed you some of the little trays I was doing with dollar store trays and paint gems. I am putting gems around the inside square and around here, around the edges, and either a single line or a double line. Oops, I see one's missing. I see I need to replace the drill up here. And then I will polyacrylic them before they get a resin coating on them. And that's what I'm doing this week. We've almost lost a ferret behind the hair.
Get off that mic.
Katrina, you have Katerina. Karina, you have a channel, right? You started your walking stick, Gemma? I can't wait to see it. I rolled something. What did I unroll here? I'll find it.
Candy.
Did I? Oh, yeah. I wanted to show you I got a mailing from Tracy's DP World. And Tammy invited her to be a sponsor for us in January. And she sent me some goodies to show everybody. A little flower sticker. 2 candies. Love it, love it. And she does putty. So she sent me, and this is her card, Tracy's DP World. I see she is sponsoring another event this month. Good morning. Be happy with what you have. Keep working on what you love, and remember, a happy life begins by saying. Cool. Sticker. Love crystal shirt. Really colorful, they said.
It's a wrestler's t-shirt.
A
from
wrestler's
WWE.
t-shirt.
Yeah.
She sent me homemade cookie. I wonder why. Love cookies. Chocolate mint. And spring bouquet. They're putties of hers. And I think she cuts them in shapes or something. I'm not sure. Let me see what spring bouquet smells like. As long as it doesn't smell like ferret.
She's still listening over here.
Baby. She's just chilling. Little baby just chilling. Oh, yeah. That's cute. She made a putty in the shape of a little heart. And that's spring bouquet. Ooh, very flowery.
Very flowery.
Very flowery. Do you notice I changed the backgrounds? Galaxy Girl from DAC. And this is from DAC as well. I'm not a crafty hoarder. I'm a curator of an extensive sparkly diamond art kit collection. The one we were talking about on Saturday. You know, it's kind of anticlimactic, isn't it, Gemma? We go from 34 in chat to like 9. And the 9 of you are absolutely precious. Because you are my OGs. This is chocolate mint. Smell like chocolate mint? Like a York peppermint patty?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It kind of smells a tiny bit like, tiny bit baby powder.
A little bit like baby powder, maybe.
Yeah, that's what it smells like.
Maybe. Is Gemma working on a seat? Tracy has awesome putty. She has some very cute shapes, colors, and they smell wonderful. They do smell wonderful. I am wish listing shopping on Amazon. I have a couple of little special girl things and a bag of candy. Ooh. Yes, we are friends, and that's why we're here. You're right, Gemma. You're right, Gemma. You're all special to me. This is the bigger one, and oh my gosh. Homemade cookie looks like homemade chocolate chip cookies. Isn't that cute?
cookie.
Oh my gosh.
It is all the
Oh, I
cookies.
could eat them if I didn't know different. I could eat them. Mmm. Yum. So I don't know. I will go, since it's hot. I will put these in my butter dish in my refrigerator, like I was told to, until I'm ready to use them. And that way, I can definitely say by January that I have used them. So anyway, I'm really trying to use putties more often. And I think in the thing that I use them, it kind of gets too warm in the middle because of my hand. And I ordered some more things from Daisy Gray, or Gray Daisy. Daisy Gray. Another um, Etsy shop. She has diamond painting things. I got some cork bottoms, the things you glue on the bottoms of coasters and things, because some of my coasters didn't have them. So I got some cork bottoms from her. I also got some fancy trays from her that I'm going to put up a video before the weekend. I got a washi tape that has arrows and flowers on it because they're beautiful and I want to use it in my planners. And I bought, okay, this is Daisy Gray. Okay, I will have to replay. I missed them. Miss what, hon? So, let's see. What are you guys up to this week? What have you done to relax this weekend? In the U.S., it's Labor Day weekend. I know, Michelle, did you get your, the putty. Did you get your, Michelle said she got her package from me. Did you get your, what am I trying to say? I don't know. That's what Tammy did all weekend. Diamond paint and sleep. That I like that kind of a weekend. So did I. Did you do your video on the crab fest that you had this weekend? That's what I want to know. Okay. So I got these gorgeous clear stickers of antique books and tea. Antique books and tea. And I think there's 2 stickers of each kind. Roses, books, and tea. Aren't they gorgeous? You're counting down the days till you're 2 weeks off. Yay, Gemma! I ordered this set of stickers from her. Well, there's maybe 4 styles, I think. There's not a whole lot of difference in them. I know it kind of tickles on it, doesn't it? Maybe you can pinch it somewhere else on your clothing. So what are you going to do on your time off? Just live streamed the parade the other day. It rained out. Oh, booger. But if they're on your site, then I'll get to see them on your site. Ooh, that sticker is getting unstuck. So since it's becoming a problem, I'm going to have to take it out of here and use it in my journal right away. Beautiful.
Delilah's falling asleep over here.
You're going away for a week. Very good. But you're taking 2 weeks off, right? Did you say you're 2 weeks off? 2 weeks. And then I bought some stickers of women in corsets. Why? I don't know. I'm glad you're going to get to go away, honey. Aren't they pretty? These are a little more vinyl. They're just old-fashioned women. And I like that.
Delilah's digging her own bed.
Delilah. She's playing in her bed.
No, she's digging a bed.
Digging a bed.
Yeah, she digs before she falls asleep.
Yeah, 2 weeks off and going away from Friday till the following Friday. Fantastic. You're going to get to go camping. You're going to do something special. You're going to do the seashore or the mountains or the races or I don't know. I'm just guessing. Seeing your relatives. I got to tell you what happened on my way out to the birthday party I was supposed to go to on Saturday. Tammy hasn't even heard all of this yet. I'm going to stay in a... Oh, you're going to stay in a caravan. You're going to go to a permanent trailer. These are the 1910s. It is always good to be away from her. And because I ordered from her a couple times before, she sent me a whole bunch more black and white vintage girl stickers. So I thank her for that. That was nice of her. So that's the basics of my packaging. I've got a bunch of stuff coming up from Temu. Actually, it's Temu. I've heard it's Temu. 3 of the diamond paintings sold. So I took them off of the list on Facebook. So they're still there. I'm waiting for 2 more people to join membership. So I can give one... tickle. So I can give 1 gift away a month. I need 2 more people to join the YouTube members. It's only $1.99 a month, so that's less than $24 a year. So that's less than a diamond painting, much less than a diamond painting. So if you, if anyone you know that hangs out at the channel as much as you guys do, would want to join, that would be awesome. And then I'll get to give away stuff on a more regular basis. I'm going to try to do a Patreon pretty soon, but we're 2 members away from the 10. Yeah, Gemma said she's not working on a seat right now. She's working on a cane. Let's see. And I'm going to start doing a newsletter. On Friday, I'm going to be putting out a member newsletter. When you are a member, I'll send you the Zoom code for 9 a.m. Oh, and 9 a.m. we're going to have this coming. We're going to spill the tea on Dak and Hannah Lynn and other things Dak is doing. The good, the bad, the bold, the beautiful, the ugly, the whole thing, the whole works. And not just on Hannah Lynn, but other things that Dak has been doing, and some updates on Hannah Lynn, the Hannah Lynn lawsuit. And I'm going to have Marissa from Diamonds and Thoughts on as a guest in our Zoom room. So, that should be a really interesting discussion. You'll be at your sister's, Gemma? Oh, well. Understood. It's the only time I can really do it, but I'm trying to find a time that works out for most people. We will miss you, my love. Maybe Zara will be able to be with us because she'll be home then. And it's not a Bible study week. Hey, Megan, glad you're here. This is my granddaughter, Crystal. And Delilah.
Have anything
Her
to say,
ferret,
Delilah?
Delilah. I know. You can always, members always have access to the members only videos, because I'll put the Zoom thing up. When I tape it, I'll put the Zoom up on YouTube as a members only video. So if you're a member, then I will um, I will give you access to the members only area, and you can watch the Zooms later on. You can. That's one thing I forgot to mention before. That's part of the members only thing is you get access to all the members only videos. Nobody else does. So when we spill the tea, we're going to spill the tea. And if you want access to how we're going to spill the tea, I'll most probably be paddleboarding as meant to be a nice day. I'm glad, Gemma. That you need to do that. You need to be with your family. You need to have fun. I think she wants to she wants to snoop around. But the problem is if we let her go in this pace, we'll never find her again.
Yep.
Okay, so I want to spill the tea a little bit on what happened last weekend. Saturday, okay, you had to put the kids to bed, but I was trying to hurry. It's all right, Megan, no problem. Excuse me, you're not late. So after Saturday morning, I started getting the boxes and stuff ready to send out, get them all ready to in the mailing place so that I could wrap them up and send them. Got the labels ready, and I had to go to a birthday party and drive 2 hours out to a birthday party. Well, I didn't think there was anything wrong with my car. Wasn't giving me any problems in my short little drives, 10 minutes here, 10 minutes there, 20 minutes there. Wasn't giving me any problems. So I pack up my rolling overnight bag, get it out to the car, and I'm drive about 45 minutes out till I get to an expressway. And I get on the expressway, and no sooner, not too far from there, nephews went back to school yesterday, Tuesday, growing up too quickly. Oh, yes, they are growing up too quickly, for sure.
14. I don't know what you're talking about.
So I get on the expressway, and all of a sudden my car starts rumbling. And it gets louder and louder and louder, and it's starting to shake. And I'm like, what the heck? So, and I've been trying to get to visit this gal all summer long. We've been trying to make plans all summer long. And it was her birthday, and I wanted to get out there, and another gal from seminary was going to be out there, and some other friends I wanted to meet. So I thought I'm going to bite the bullet and drive. So I get out there, and it sounds like, when you're starting to get a flat tire, and it sounds like a helicopter. Boop, 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 boop. That's what it sounded like, only the thing was shaking a little bit more. So, okay, the car's shaking. I said, okay, maybe I'm losing a tire, even though they're fairly new tires. And I just had an inspection and oil change. And Anita, thank you. All right, Anita. Anita wants to spill the tea with us on Saturday. That's what she wants to do. Thank you, Anita. You're awesome. You're awesome. Grandkids do it. I'm glad to have you Saturday morning.
Delilah's having a panic attack in her bag.
Oh.
I'll take you out.
If you want to take her home, I understand.
No, she's not. She's probably hungry. Come here.
So,
say hi.
It's going to come in fits and starts here. So, then, let's see. I know this one town I'm getting close to. Because I used to stop there a lot of the time on my way out to seminary. It's like halfway out. And I had a mentor living in this town. It's called Shillington. So I stopped in Shillington. I found on Google, I found a nearby tire shop. It's right near Reading, so I was trying to stay out of Reading. I found the tire shop. They had like an hour to go before they closed. They said, yeah, we'd take you in. So I got in, and they balanced and rotated my tires and test drove it. And for that little bit, it didn't seem to be a problem. So get back in, paid the guy, get back in, go closer toward her house, another hour away, and won't be pilling tea on Saturday morning. Oh, sleep late because of Nix's live Saturday nights. But this is the morning before. But that's okay. If you can make it, that's great. If not, you have access now to the replay. Anyway, so I get it. So I get back out on 422, the highway, I'm going toward Ephrata now, going down toward Lancaster so I can get down to York, and the thing starts rumbling again. And it really, really shaking. And I'm like, what the heck is going on? Then the light goes on in my engine. It gets hot. Engine's hot. Then it goes off. A little while later, it goes on, and then it goes off again. And I'm like, what is going on? So I put on my brakes, and there for a while it wasn't shuttering. I got to put on my brakes to get off the exit so I can. I'm deciding by this time that I need to take it home. I'm still half as close to home. It was halfway to her place, halfway home. But if I get to her place, then the next day I'd have to do the whole way out again, and I may be stuck with the bad car at her place. So disappointed because I really want to go. So I turn around, and as I'm braking to get down the off ramp to get back on the on ramp to go in the other direction, it stutters as I'm putting the brakes on, and then it starts stuttering again when I get up on the highway again and get going. So I'm trying to take it easy. I'm going 60, 55, 60. And it was okay for a while going in and out of the small towns. Get back on the because there's expressway, small towns, expressway, small towns, expressway, small. It's like goes in and out. It's not a true expressway that goes completely through everything. So in the small towns it was fine, but on the expressways it wasn't. It would rumble and shake and blah, 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 again. So I've made it home, and that's why I never made it to the birthday party this weekend. I'm very upset. I called her, of course, and told her what was happening, and we're going to try to get together another time. So, I called her twice, and so that's what happened to me this weekend. So, but then yesterday, instead of doing anything on Labor Day, my husband and I were experimenting with things in over at my mom's house. We were melting things. Do you know the pink wax that you get in with the diamond paintings is not made out of wax? Take a guess what it's made out of. I bet you won't guess unless you Google it. Mark had a hard time finding it. Take a guess. What do you think is in that pink gunk? It's not wax. It does not melt. It doesn't mush like clay. It's not clay. Anybody have an uneducated guess? Plastic? It's like plastic. Vaseline, you're close. You're close. Hello, Diamond Queen 2020. Welcome aboard. Nice to have you here. You knew it didn't melt? You probably tried to melt it a long time ago. I should have asked you. It's kerosene. It's kerosene and something else. We had it silicone. No, it's not a silicone, but it's a kerosene derivative. You know, it won't catch fire. It doesn't even melt. I mean, I had wax in the pot too, like candle wax or other things. I'm doing some stuff with it, and the other stuff was smoking, and this stuff didn't even. You could see it made dents in it, but it didn't melt at all. Didn't melt at all. So I was really disappointed. So Mark and I were testing things out. We do not have something ready for anybody else to test yet, but we are working with our resins to put over the trays, And the UV resin we discovered is good for jewelry and cover minders and that kind of thing. So I've got a ton of stuff to make for that. But for the trays, we needed the 2-part epoxy resin. And he's going to show me how to do that this week. He's got a dentist appointment tomorrow afternoon. And I've got to go back into work and do my child abuse prevention videos, like 3 or 4 hours of those. We have to do them every year. I got halfway through it today and didn't get through it in time, so we have to go back to work. Bye, love. Bye, Gemma. I probably won't be on late enough for a second go. I'll see you soon. So that's that. So that was my weekend in a nutshell. I hope you guys had picnics or, had some time with loved ones or some time kicking back and watching video or TV series, binging, that kind of thing. Don't forget, if you want to order any of the Wanda's Workbasket papers, release papers, they're available on Crafty's site under special features, special something or others. They're there now. It's warm under these lights when I don't have the air on.
You turn it back on.
They went to a park. She and her brother went with her mom and my son, so their uncle and his girlfriend. They went to Knoebels for the weekend. And tell them what your favorite ride was at Knoebels.
Twister. It was a roller coaster, and it went sideways, and every time it went past the people, I kept screaming at them.
So they got to ride roller coasters and all kinds of amusement park rides. And it's a nice little amusement park. You don't have to pay to enter. It's right off of a street. They have camping on one side, and they have an old-fashioned amusement park on the other side. You walk through. Lots of trees. Lots of eating places. They have a water park area, too, that you wear your bathing suit and go into the pools and stuff like that. But then they have roller coasters and a haunted house ride. Did you get to the haunted house ride?
We went on every single ride except the kid ones.
Except the little kid ones.
Yeah.
That's good.
But
oh, Tammy, another dang pipe. Yep. I know what we did on Monday. Fix a pipe that goes from the washer to sink to a drain. Oh no, Tammy. Ay, ay, ay. Well, Tammy's getting blessed. She got one diamond painting in the mail today, and she's getting another one. One of the gal who won the Chuck Pinson from me sent it to Tammy for a early birthday present. So that's awesome. And it's the same gal who sent her the other one before. So she got twice. Very cool. So she's getting blessed. And let's see. What's going on with you guys? Tell me in the chat. What's going on with you guys? Who's lurking today? Who's lurking and haven't said hi? What kind of crazy question can I ask tonight?
What's the biggest diamond painting you've ever done?
Oh, that's not a crazy one. We've answered those. The biggest diamond painting you've ever done. We've had that answer. Let me see. Classroom icebreakers.
Doing my own hair.
We've kind of done one like that. Let's see. Oh, I know. I don't want to mention her name either. It was very sweet of her to do that. 134 by 70 is your biggest so far. That is big. That's a big one.
Dang.
I don't know how big it was. It was around that, the one I had. Anyone have any? I had the big one up, the Supernova up. What was the size of that one? That's one of the biggest ones I've done. But I'm doing a Josephine wall that's bigger right now. Ooga booga. Stop with the ooga booga. No. What does it say? Oh, it's on the other end. I rolled it. Put the other end in.
Oh.
Ruh-roh. This is one of the biggest I've done. I feel a hair in here somewhere. I don't like hair. Okay, I'm going to have to re-roll it all the way back up again. It is... It's got to be on here. 120 by 60.
Dang.
120 by 60. Whoa.
Dang, that's a big diamond.
51 by 71. I have been driving the neighbors all over creation. They're driving me up a wall, getting tired of it. I've been on the go since Sunday, and city is 22 miles one way. Oh my gosh. You're doing a 180 by 60. You go, Tammy. It was a beast of a DAC and a Mandy. Okay. Well, Anita, you're a very generous person, and you donate your time and your talents to others. Sunday Morning in Spring by Dreamer Design. That one's a good one. That was a long one. Can we put that over there somewhere?
Yep, a doodle.
Or stand it up if it doesn't sit where it wanted to sit.
That's what the helicopter reminded me of. Steve
Oh,
and Maggie
right.
from the one episode. Maybe we should watch that.
No. If you had a goat, what would you name it? That's the crazy question of the night. If you had a goat, what would you name it?
Goaty.
Goatee?
Goaty. Like Cody, but with a D. Goaty.
Yes, I've been sitting in the car with it running because of my rating issues, but they are staying in the places for over 2.5 hours. So, a little bit they do. Oh, what they give you? Okay, yeah. The first canvas that I bought was baby unicorns, 65 by 81. Still haven't finished it. I have no idea what I was thinking. Oh, Megan, you can do it. Just a little at a time. All you have to do is a little at a time. I finished the Bat and the Cat, 107 by 70. Fantastic. Milky, that's what you name the goat? Especially when I stop to get me a drink, and then I have to buy their drinks too, so there goes the gas money. Anita, you are a generous heart. Breathing issues. Gotcha. I was wondering what rating meant, but yeah. Greatest of all time. I had goats when you're babies, Sissy and Jack, and you missed them. She had goats when she was a baby. Black and white goats. We'll call them cookies and cream. I like that. I like that. I had a friend, well, I still have the friend. I don't talk to her as much right now, but she loves goats. She was crazy for goats. Yeah, of course.
Where the glass?
Right above, not above the clock, but above the one next to it. Here, I'll give you this. Maybe you can get me some water too.
My legs pop.
Oh. Billy. Billy the goat.
So you want me to empty this and get you one?
Yeah, there's not much in there. Just, yeah. Jack and Jill for the names. Megan, Just think how accomplished you will feel when you're done. You need to share it on our Facebook. Absolutely. See, what would I name it? Maybe I'll call it Gruff. Diamond Queen's got Billy the Goat. Billy Goat's Gruff, like those old fairy tales. I don't know. What would you? Oh, you said you would. What would you name yours?
Goaty.
Goatee.
Except Cody, it's with a G. Goaty.
Oh, I see. There's glasses in there. They're toward the back. Yeah, there you go. You got them. Let's see. I like sheep better. They don't bounce as much. They can still run, though. What would you name a sheep? What would you name a pet sheep?
Pet sheep?
Yeah.
Sheepy.
Oh, come on.
If it's always tired, I'll call it sleep. Maybe, hold on. Delilah Jr. Or the actors in it.
I work on it. If events that I do have a theme, we complete it eventually. Sheepy. That's what she said.
Sheepy.
You can call it sleepy. You know, like lambs jumping over the fence to try to put you to sleep. Or the ones that for the mattress. I just typed that as Crystal was saying it. Woolly. There you go, Megan. I like that one. Woolly. I like that.
And Woolly is a name of a sheep in a game.
Oh, is it?
Yep.
Okay.
It's supposed to be a scary game, though.
You could call it Spot if it's got spots on it.
Spotty.
Have you ever seen the one by the same creator of Wallace and Gromit? And I know Gemma knows who I'm talking about. The sheep. Shaun the sheep. Steel for a sheep. Steel for a sheep. Ooh. How about wolf? A wolf in sheep's clothing? Call it wolf. Steel wool. Oh, you got me on that one. Steel wool. That was good. That was really good.
How about name of a cow? But you gotta
What
make
would
it
you name a
confusing.
cow?
You gotta make it confusing, though.
Gotta make it confusing.
Yeah, a confusing way of to say the
A
name.
not so obvious name for a cow.
Yeah.
I like guinea pigs. I go with guinea pigs. But we'll go with cow first. What would we name a cow?
Crinkles. Except crinkles.
Rice Krispies. They go good in milk. Tippy. We went cow tipping when we were younger. They don't like that so much. They wake up on the ground. They don't like it too much. Chocolate. That's a good one.
Chocolate milk.
Yeah, chocolate milk. Cow would be bossy. Yeah, that's a traditional one for a cow. I always like the name Daisy. My cow was named Freezer Camp only because he was raised for food. Oh. Ooh.
upsetting.
Upsetting. I like that comment, upsetting. Well, yeah, but if you were raised in 4-H or future farmers or whatever, that's what you did. You raised animals that you knew were going to be sold, and took me a minute, Mutz, but I got it. Yeah, but that's what you did when you were. Anybody else in 4-H or future farmers? I was in 4-H. I didn't do any animals though, but I had rabbits and guinea pigs, but I didn't enter them. I did my sewing and knitting. Crystal, how is soccer going? Tammy wants to know.
It's good, but we haven't been winning any more games. But today we got 5-5. Both of us got 5-5. But I was defense for the whole half of the game. And then for the rest of the game, I was front and defense.
It's a lot of running, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Really fun, though.
Michelle was in both, and Anita was a city girl, so she didn't have 4-H. I took my embroidery in often too. We had the farm shows over the summer. I got a 4-H scholarship to home ec college. They gave me a scholarship. Not a full scholarship, just a part. Very good, Crystal. She's there for you, she said. I did fashion shows to the Fashion Review and went to state reviews a couple times. Got some ribbons at state too. It's fun. They taught you how to model. You had to walk with a book on your head. Head up, chin up, and walk. Very poised.
If you have a guinea pig, what would you call it?
You had a guinea pig, what would you name it? Anybody else have a guinea pig like I did? Her brother has a rabbit right now, a black rabbit called Magic?
No, Shadow.
Shadow.
Yeah. His paws are white and his nose is white. Like around his nose is white, but the rest of him is fully black.
Mm-hmm.
And he blends in at night, so that's why Sammy calls him Shadow sometimes. Well,
Piggy. Megan, I called mine Piggy. I had a piggy.
Pink Zebra.
Pink Zebra. So tell them about your dog.
Our dog, Jazzy May.
Jazzy May, yeah.
Jazzy May. Not Jazzy. Well, we call her Jazzy, but her real name's Jazzy May Freebush. And she is white with tiny, bits of black on her coat. And she's really, really sweet. And she does not bite as long as you don't hurt her. Well, she doesn't really bite if you hurt her, but if you hurt her really bad, then she'll bite. Wonder why.
She's part wolf?
Yes.
She's got one blue eye and one black eye.
Green
brown.
eye.
Green eye and one
blue eye and a brown eye.
Blue eye.
Yeah, blue eye and brown eye.
Really pretty. She's so sweet. So friendly. She's just adorable.
If you're allergic to her or dogs, don't get near her. She'll run up to you.
Yeah, but she won't jump on you or anything. She's very well behaved. Very calm.
Yeah. But she will run up to you, but she won't jump on you. She'll just wag her tail and look at you very happy.
And be happy, yeah.
And if you call her beautiful, she'll swat at her face, looking away. She's really sweet.
Yeah. Michelle, I like that name, Oreo, for a black and white guinea pig. She named hers Oreo. Sibley's department store had a modeling class that you took. That's neat. I had her mom down to Barbizon modeling. We took a modeling class, and she did the whole thing. Oh, thank you. Wilbur for a piggy. Well, guinea pigs are different than regular piggies.
Yes, I was talking about the dog being half wolf. Yes, I was. Well, she said that. And I know she's half wolf. It's just, I don't like to say it like that. I say she's part of wilderness.
She's got some wild in her.
Yep.
It was a mess. Well, guinea pigs do make a mess. But I loved mine that mine used to, when I had one up at the trailer, it used to squeak. I used to keep it in the kitchen because it was a floor I could clean up real easily. And like I had it in a cage near the kitchen, and I'd have it out to play with it once in a while. But I'd feed it. It would hear the refrigerator door opening, and it would go. It would start squeaking and hollering at me till I gave it some lettuce. It would know when I was in the kitchen. Very shy. I didn't do anything growing up. You didn't do anything growing up. Well, Tom's, I'm glad you're out of your shy stage.
You go outside? Did you stay outside for a long period of time when you were growing up?
Did you hear that, Tammy? She wants to know if you played outside. I can't catch a break. The neighbor is already calling me to take them tomorrow and Thursday. You know, Anita, there is a word, a two-letter word that you are allowed to say once in a while. No. N-O. I'm sorry, but I can't. I'm sorry, but I don't. I have other plans, or I'm sorry, it just isn't going to work out. Ow. They need to call an Uber. Sometimes. You need to take care of yourself too, Anita. Please do that. Please do that for me. Here, move it over. I'll move that Uber. I'm going to be working on these tonight after we're done. Either that or I'll be knitting. I started the other knitting thing last night. No, 2 nights ago.
Delilah is curled up in a ball and she's sleeping.
Aww. Yes, Crystal, because we had to. What do you mean you had to, Thames?
We had to what?
Play outside. Oh. What do you mean you had to, Thames?
Is it because your parents forced you to go outside so they can have time inside? Without you?
Just, yep. Yep, that was Oreo. And he knew what time my mom would get home, and he would start to squeak from that time till she came in the door. Yep, you got it. Outside, she said, yeah. My mom would always say, go outside and play. Go outside and play. Get out of the house. Get some sun. And that was a good thing.
Get out of the house. I don't want to see you.
They didn't take no. They don't take no. There's no Ubers around here. Well, yeah, but you have the right to say no and to find somebody else that can take them too.
Ask if one of their friends can take them. If they say no, then say, no, I can't help you with that. And just walk away. That's what I did one time.
Well, sometimes you do have to say no if it's your sanity and your gas money, and because they have to know. I mean, if you truly want to, then that's fine. If you feel good doing it and you think you're meant to do that, then go ahead. But just remember to take enough time for yourself.
Or you can say, no, I don't feel like it.
Aw. You didn't make friends easy. I didn't much either, but you know what? We have the same thing. I didn't make friends very easily either, but there were always 2 or 3, maybe 2 girls that were my super good friends. Yeah. You have at least 2 super good friends, don't you?
I have 4, but my one friend doesn't talk to me anymore.
Oh.
Because he left the country.
Right.
Well, Leighton, because he left.
Yeah.
One is Lily, and the other one's Libby, which is my favorite friend. Cool. Second favorite, actually. And Diego, which is he's really shy, but he makes friends very easily though.
Cool. And I'm hoping she makes friends at the club too. I'm hoping she. Yep, Anita, we did too. She stayed outside until the street light came on. We weren't allowed to stay in the house and play unless the weather was really bad. Yeah, we too. But I would take my book and climb up a tree and read a book up a tree. Sometimes my friend would come up and we'd hang upside down out of trees. You know, we'd play Barbies and stuff and all kinds of things. We'd make mud forts outside. We'd have my brother's trucks and make ramps for the trucks. She's watching the fan above us.
I'm watching the one fan.
You're gonna make them dizzy, honey. Yeah, it's always good to have best friends. 1 or 2 best friends is really all you need.
What time is it?
It is almost 10, so it's bedtime.
I got until 11.
Well, I'm not gonna be on till 11 tonight. I'm gonna let these wonderful ladies go soon. We've had a couple 2 and 3 hours, and this is kind of a light week because we don't have a guest. So remember that next week we're off. Please watch the debates with your spouse but try to hold your marriage together because that's what I'll be doing. Whether we're watching in separate houses or whether we're watching together, I'll be watching the whole thing. He'll get bored halfway through it and start playing with his phone. I know that. So whether we can both last the discussion after it or whether he can tolerate me hooting and hollering during the whole thing, we shall see. He'll suddenly get a headache and have to go home, or a backache and have to go home. That's how when he doesn't tolerate it, he'll no, I can't stay. So
I woke her up.
Oh, for those of you who don't know, the reason why I'm saying we have 2 different. I live in an apartment in front of my mom's house. He lives down at the house, which is just down the yard. It's all on the same acreage, and my daughter and my grandkids live with my husband in the house down there, and I live with my mom up here since before COVID, I think. Oh, I've been here about 5 years now. Do you believe that? Before COVID, before I broke my leg. I can't believe it. We always found games or something to do because we didn't have but 3 TV channels, yep, and no video games. We were the channel changers. My dad would get up and say, "Go change the channel for me." We were the channel changers. I don't watch the debates with my hubs. Never have and still don't. Well, that saves marriages when you don't. We don't usually, but this one's so important. So important. So please make a decision to vote and vote the way, your heart is happiest. But I think our democracy is at stake now if we don't do that. Yeah, we didn't have any video games until the 80s and until the 80s, late 70s. Pong, I think we started with the box, the Atari. That's what it was, the Atari. We had a haunted house, we had a Pong, we had a few big cartridges you'd jam into this machine and then you'd have the joysticks. Space Invaders, when that came out, I killed at Space Invaders. You'd always hear the roll. You don't do politics at all? Well, I understand that. I understand why. But we have the luxury of not doing politics at all because we have a democracy. And I am scared too, Diamond Queen. And I'm going to be talking even more open about this on Saturday. But, you all vote the way you are led to vote. I'm not telling anybody which way they're going to vote. But I feel so strongly that democracy is up. It could, she's drinking water. It could go one way and we not have our democracy anymore. We may not have the option whether we're doing politics or not. It'll be done for us and we will be told what is going on in our schools, what they can teach, what they can't teach. You really do, Michelle. I'm trying to get my daughter to see the light too, but I don't think she will. My son and I have fantastic discussions about it. Um, you can discuss politics and like we used to do. So what if you're on different sides of the fence? You can talk politics. It's this divisiveness that I can't stand. You can have a difference of opinion and still respect each other and still talk openly about it. You don't have to drag people through the mud. You don't have to drag them under the bus. You don't have to lie about them. You don't have to be mean about it. Okay, your opinion's your opinion. My opinion's my opinion. They don't have to match, but you can still respect the person. And I think that's very important, very, very important, especially in this election. We have the right not to think about politics because it's been given to us that we don't have to. But our democracy is up for grabs this time. And if we don't, if we don't vote and don't care this time, we may not have the opportunity to vote again. It is that bad. I am not making that up. So please, do a little investigating. You don't plan to? Well, that's your right. That's your right. I just hope the outcome means that you will continue to have that right. And that's what yep, I respect her opinion too. She doesn't want to. I respect my daughter's opinion not to ever do it either. Even though she used to go into the voting booth with me a long time ago. And I even I am no longer a Republican or a Democrat. I went independent, and lots of reasons for that. But I respect everybody's opinion.
Delilah is
So
very
anyway,
hungry.
that's what we're going to be doing next week. The week after that, we have Joy as our guest, as our special guest on a Tuesday night. So we'll have Joy from Joy's Putties back again and hear more about her fuzzy kids and her Etsy shop. And if you have ideas for who else, I'm trying to get other artists on. I'm trying to get Manny Manzano on. I'm trying to get big name artists on here too. And it would be really wonderful. I'm trying to have a lot of different guests. Let's see. I'm doing something different for Advent this year. I'm not doing Advent wreaths, but I'll still be, Advent openings. I don't have the money to go. I mean, right now is the time to buy your Advent calendars, the big ones that are on sale. If you want to get them in time in October, November, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to be doing something different, but I will be on every day for Advent. A little bit of live every day. And let's see.
Delilah's very hungry.
Delilah. I know.
It stinks very bad, but she only eats food when it's wet.
She only eats food when it's wet?
Yeah, because her teeth are breaking.
Well, she's an old girl.
Yeah.
They can live for a long time, though.
Yeah, my other one lived to be 13.
13? She's only 7, right?
That one's only 7, yeah.
Yeah.
My other one
They
lived...
can live to their 20s.
Yeah, but that's really, really rare.
Mm,
Well, some
depends
of them
on how you...
This one's a spoiled little girl.
I agree, Diamond Queen. But it's everybody's choice. That's, and Tammy, I agree. I hate dirty politics. I just, it's between joy or despair. It's an easy choice this year, between joy and despair. But anyway, I think it's an easy choice. My husband doesn't agree with me. But anyway, I don't understand it. I don't understand it. So anyway, we're spilling the tea this Saturday for the members. And if you're a member, you'll have access to the members only videos. from here on in, they will remain members-only videos because I can really speak out on what I feel and know that the other members, and you can really speak out about what you feel too, and you will be respected for your opinions as well. So we're gonna drop the dish on DAC and Hannah Lynn, and our guest on Saturday for members only will be Diamonds and Thoughts, Marissa. And that's what we're getting down on Saturday for members. Let's see.
What time are we ending this?
What time what?
What time are we ending live?
Very shortly.
Well, after this, can we watch Steve and Maggie?
No. No.
Why not?
Steve and Maggie is a British children's show. And it's a cartoon. It's a live action thing, but it's got a cartoon rolling in the background. This live action guy is on a green screen, and all the cartoon is rolling behind him, and he's interacting with this cartoon. Minor Bird.
Puppet.
Gemma would know what this was.
Like a crow, like
a crow. Yeah. Kind of like, and it's ridiculously stupid. So, I mean, it's for toddlers. And I got them watching it a couple years ago when they were younger. And I made fun of it the whole time we were watching it. I had them cracking up laughing the entire time. So now every time they come up, even as a teenager, they still want me to watch them. They can't. They love to bug me with it. Now it's, a family joke.
Yep. Everyone in our family knows about it.
It's on YouTube Kids, Steve and Maggie.
Yeah, it's even on YouTube. They have their own.
I would razz it. I would heckle it the entire time it was on, and these guys would be rolling.
The one time they had a live going on for 7 hours, and it was just repeating all of the old things.
Oh, Lord.
All the way up to the new one. It was going for 7 hours. Want to watch it?
No Steve and Maggie marathon.
Have it saved.
I will be a lunatic before the end of that. An absolute loon. Okay, that's a great question. We'll end with this question. What kids show did you absolutely hate? We've talked about the ones we've loved. What kids show did you absolutely hate? Whether it was growing up or, now. I hated G.I. Joe. To tell you. I hated G.I. Joe, the cartoon.
Mine's this little boy that I forget what his name is, but it's the little short guy that's bald and he has yellow shirt and a red tie. I forget what it's called.
I don't know.
It's it has a little baby sister with mom and dad. I forget what it's called.
Huh. Thundercats. Barney, yes.
Barney,
definitely. I love you. You love me. Thundercats. Yeah, that was crazy. There was one that LeVar Burton was in, and it reminds me of Cats the musical. They had all kinds of animals on it. I remember that. Will you send the link by everyone's email? Yes, Teletubbies. Oh, I hated Teletubbies. Oh, I hated them. Well, yeah, I will. I'll send Saturday's link on Friday. I'll do a little newsletter. I'm going to be on from 9 to noon. Our guest will be on about 9:30. So bring your diamond painting. We're going to be painting and chatting. Have something to do with you. Hello, Delilah. There's a close up of baby girl.
What time did you say?
Teletubbies were awful. What time for what? Saturday is 9 a.m. Oh, Ren and Stimpy. Oh, they were horrible. Oh, they were awful. Remember when the Simpsons were anathema? when they were like, eh, because they were, the father was stupid, but now they're funny, they're hilarious. But Ren and Stimpy never did get hilarious. They were disgusting from day one. Oh, and the one from Adult Swim with the meatball, and the disgusting guy, the neighbor in the wife beater tee, and the French fries, and the milkshake, and the meatball. What is that one? I hate that one. Anything on Adult Swim, other than Space Ghost, Coast to Coast. I liked Space Ghost, Coast to Coast. The other one's like, eh.
The one that I hate, it's a movie, but it's like a part of a kids channel. It's like this talking toaster and everything comes alive and it's like talking. And like it's a talking vacuum cleaner, like everything was talking.
Oh.
And Sammy absolutely loves it, but I hate it. He put on loops for like 7 hours
Magic
a
Toaster or
day.
something like that. It was a Disney thing.
Yeah, basically. But absolutely hated it because he put it on for like 7 hours a day. Yeah, I don't like it.
I don't know. All right. Well, we're gonna shut it down tonight early. Beavis and Butthead. Yeah, I hated that one too.
I don't think that's a kid channel.
No, that was an Adult Swim one too, or something like that. Beavis and South Park, Beavis and Butthead.
Family Guy.
Family Guy. I don't like that one either. It's not as bad as some of the others though.
Say
my
goodbye.
God, what you do to that animal? I don't know.
Want to say goodbye? Yeah. Say goodbye. No?
Well, thank you guys for coming out tonight. Thank you for hanging out.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Delilah says bye-bye too.
Bye-bye.
I'm exhausted, you guys, and we had a great run. We had a really great event. If you can think of any ways that the event could have been made better, if you can think of any sponsors you would like to see in January, if you would like to see any guests on in January, as we run into January, please drop me an email at wanda'sworkbasket.com. Please hit the like button underneath this and hit subscribe, hit join if you haven't joined yet. We need one more member and we'll be able to give away goodies monthly. And I have jewelry to give away too. I have some really cool jewelry to give away in September if we get to that point. I hope we will. I think we will. Bye. Delilah says bye. Okay. She says bye, Crystal. Take care. I'm going to give you, as the fire whistle goes off, hey, Christopher. Maybe we're not leaving right away. Hi, Christopher. Glad to have you. We were just about to bug out, actually. How are you doing? How are you doing? Do you have another event coming up soon? I know you have one in June or July. Christopher just dropped in. I'm not going away just yet. We were doing, name, if you had a pet goat or guinea pig or sheep, what would you name them? Cow. Or cow. Yeah, we were doing that. We were doing weird things. This is my granddaughter, Crystal, and her ferret, Delilah. No more events. Are you evented out? We just got through one in August, and we're kind of all exhausted too. We went from like 35 people in chat down to like 9 or 10, but 9 or 10 of our favorite people. So that's awesome. We just lurking for a few minutes. I'm glad to have you here. Glad to have you here. 3 in a row. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you are evented out.
3 in a row. What?
3 events in a row.
Oh, yep.
That's a lot. That's a
Delilah
lot.
almost- Delilah tried to escape.
I look forward to see what you're doing for Christmas. I know I can't. I'm thinking of Christmas. I'm thinking of Advent already. And I liked. I watched what you did on the Christmas. The holiday. It's not a countdown. What do they call it? The group that we were all in. I watched your thing on that. That was really nice.
Say bye, Delilah. Say bye.
Oh, yeah, be careful with that.
Say bye, Delilah. No? Come here.
The other question was, what's the biggest diamond painting you've ever done? That was the other question. Premiere. Yes, the holiday premieres. That's what it was called. Yep, get a snack and get some work done. Tammy's my girl Tuesday. She knows what I stumble on, she's always got it. She's got me hooked up. She and Anita have got me hooked up. Yes, the Christmas elves. Yep.
Delilah's
I don't get to watch everything I want to, but I do the rounds. I at least get to every couple months. I at least get to watch some of my favorites. Did the elves thing that Mindy runs for December? Yeah. Yep.
I know you're probably not gonna like me for this, but I don't really like Charlie Brown.
No, you can't say that.
Why?
You can't say that.
What?
It's my favorite. It's my favorite Charlie Brown. The biggest DP, I don't know, a little over 100. Yeah.
Why can't I say that?
Because I love Charlie Brown.
That's why I say you're probably gonna be angry.
I'm not angry. You have a right to your own opinion, my love.
It's not really my favorite thing.
It's sometimes it's not funny, but it's life. I mean, you'll find in the Peanuts characters something of yourself in each one of the characters. I wanted to be Snoopy. I wanted to be the writer, the imaginative. Hello, Tammy Turner.
I want to be the little birdie.
Woodstock.
I
love Woodstock. He flits around
birdie.
and he's funny.
Yeah, that one's funny.
I wanted to be Snoopy, but I ended up being Charlie Brown, a little bit of Linus. But I can be a good Lucy once in a while too.
Who's Lucy?
Charlie be too old for school for the youngins. Yeah, Charlie Brown can be over the heads of some of the young ones.
Who's
Just
Lucy?
been listening. I'm glad you're here, Tammy.
Who's Lucy?
Lucy?
Yeah.
Lucy's the one who holds the football out for Charlie Brown, and Charlie Brown pulls it away before he kicks it. Every single time. She can get angry.
Girl with the blue shirt.
No, she got a red dress, I think.
I thought it was a blue dress.
She sits behind this little psychiatrist 5 cents booth. She's just sometimes mean.
Is it a blue dress or a red dress? Can you search that up if you can?
I have it over there. She's in one of the diamond paintings, but I don't feel like digging it out.
Isn't it like black polka dots on this?
I love Charlie Brown too. I mean, you can find somebody that resembles you. All right, I'll kind of do it here.
The
Peanuts
guy that
characters.
plays the piano.
Schroeder plays the piano.
Yeah, Schroeder. Oh.
Blue. You're right. You were Blue. I know everything about these guys, and you were right. Blue.
Know it. Ooh, Snoopy. I forgot about Snoopy.
Snoopy was my favorite. Christopher's right. Blue.
The only reason I don't like Charlie Brown, like the thing, is because of Snoopy.
You don't like it because of Snoopy.
Yeah, but I like his energy, but I don't like the movie because of Snoopy. And Charlie
Aw.
Brown.
Who doesn't like Snoopy? He's awesome.
I know.
He's so awesome. Perhaps you're thinking of something else.
No, it's Snoopy. It's Snoopy.
Oh my. Yeah. Peanuts have been with me since I was a little girl, so
Wah.
hey. Oh well.
Me tired.
Me too.
Want to say
Time for you to
anything?
go to bed. Time for me to jump off.
I got the microphone.
Time for you to take Matilda home. Delilah. Don't forget her little kibble over there. All right. You don't like cat and dog? Oh no, Tammy, I didn't like that either. Yep, light blue dress. We were also asking what cartoon you did not like when you were growing up. Christopher and Tammy T, what about you? What cartoons did you not like when you were growing up? Growing up or lately? And I think the name I was looking for was Hunger Force with Meatwad, and I can't remember the name of that one. I hate that one. Anything they were really mean to each other, I did not like. I didn't like the Three Stooges growing up either because of that.
Delilah, you might want to say goodbye.
I mean, they were funny sometimes, but
Say
I
goodbye.
wasn't into them.
Say goodbye.
You didn't really only watch the Jetsons. Yay! Jetsons are cool. Jetsons and the Flintstones, they were like the two.
Say goodbye.
The old and the new.
No? No goodbyes? She really doesn't like me today.
Oh, I think Delilah wants to be out running around. She's tired of being in there.
Yeah.
Being held like that, I think.
I'm going to go home. Alright.
Okay.
And bye-bye.
All right.
Goodbye.
Crystal says bye. Thanks for hanging in there, honey.
Yeah. I stay up until 1 in the morning.
Well, you shouldn't. Like I told you, you need to go to sleep earlier. You need to have breakfast.
I did.
You did?
Yes. And
the only way you're going to get good grades is, I know I'm a grandmother, right? The only way you're going to get good grades is if you eat some breakfast.
But this morning I went to bed at 1 because I went out to go shopping for clothes.
Yeah.
And
but you got back in early enough time for a bedtime.
Yeah, we got back at 11, but the only reason I went to bed at 1 is because I was hooked on this one show that I was watching, and I just kept watching it. Mm-hmm.
Isn't that cool? She has her ferret in a backpack. Yeah. Aw, he had a budgie, a parakeet called Delilah.
Delilah
very friendly.
In one language, I don't remember, but Delilah is meant for the word fast.
Fast?
Speedy, like that's why she's called Delilah.
Okay.
She wants to get away.
Could you take Graham's chair back to Graham's side?
Oh yeah.
On your way back. Thank you, my dove.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for being our guest tonight. Christopher, can you come on sometime as a guest? I would love to have you on as a live guest. Good night, my darling.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, honey. I would love to have you on as a live guest sometime. We had so much fun this past month with live guests. I just want to share the joy. Isn't she fun? Yay! We're on every Tuesday night. Are you available on a Tuesday night about 9 o'clock? Any Tuesday night, the end of September, early October? I have the last 2 in September open, or any of them in October.
I ran into a wall.
Ouch. Well, don't walk into walls. I'd love to have you. Anita's been on. Tammy Simon has been on. We had two on Saturday. We had two from Art and Soul Diamonds. We had Melissa and we had Cheryl on, the owner and the artist. And we had this past month we had Joy from Joy's Putties on. Saturday we're gonna have Marissa from Diamonds and Thoughts on our members only Zoom stream, and we've just been having guest after guest. Oh, Nyx has been on a couple times. She's a great guest, and Crashly's been on. I'll email you. I'll email you, Christopher, and we'll work something out. But right now, it's getting toward time for me to come off too. We're all exhausted, and it's one of those things. It's like having a vacation from a vacation. Been a busy, busy summer. Yeah, everyone making the rounds. Yep. I booked them all on for our we had just had an event called My Favorite Things, and we gave away tons of stuff. And those they were our sponsors, so they came on, and I we're gonna have a bunch of other sponsors on for January for our January event. My favorite New Beginnings. So I'm asking everyone who would they like to see. Yep, Nyx was on. And I in the description box, Nyx's new 10% uh the Wanda 10 is in the description box, and a link to her site is in there too. And I will be on uh I'll be on off and on her Saturday nights too. You betcha. All right, guys. I am going to say goodnight. My energy is draining out my socks right now. And I have a big day tomorrow. Getting ready at the club. Taking all those we have to do our child abuse history, our child abuse clearance checks. That's done, but I have to go through all the videos and the question and answer things. It's like 5 hours of watching these things and reading these things and clicking the yes or no multiple choice questions, and it is always nice to meet other creators. I think so. There's always room for other creators on this channel. I promote other people's YouTube channels because there's room for everybody on here. And we all have different ways of doing things, and we all learn from each other. Yes, Anita was on with Nyx. Yep. Yep. And hope to get more of my my members and my peeps on. All right, guys, I am going to say goodnight. I know I said it before, but I really am this time. I hope to see those of you who are members and mods. I hope to see you on Saturday morning if you're available. And I will see you in 2 weeks for Tea and Talk Tuesday. Hopefully, my marriage will survive the debate next week. But after that, I will see you all on a very that's it. Thank you, Anita. On a very tired Tuesday, because I will be starting after school homework teaching at that time. Who mentioned us, Tammy? I mentioned both of you. Did Nyx mention us? Yeah, I will be exhausted next in 2 weeks, but I will be on because I love you guys, and you guys give me energy, just in case. Yep. All right, guys. I'm going to give you the Sally Star ending. I don't care if it is Romper Room. I do it because she was great, and I'm just going to say love, luck, and lollipops to all of ya. I love ya. See you soon. Mwah. Bye.